Yeah, I think art can change things. The sort of dial on the way that people think about the world and how it's organised and how you flow through and operate in the world. For me, it's about a space where you can ask any question and where you can propose new ways of thinking. It's not always sort of a safe space, or it's not always, art isn't always a space that feels comfortable, because I think asking questions about ideas or looking at difficult, complex ideas isn't always comfortable. I'm not necessarily trying to make people feel uncomfortable, but I'm not afraid to ask difficult questions. Change can happen like this, or joy can happen like this, or experiences can happen like this. They don't have to happen like this. I think art doesn't play by those rules. It says, yeah, okay, that's really useful, that's really helpful, but art says, well, I'm going to do it this way. Who the fuck says it can't be done this way? Change of thought, change of action, change of belief, what it means to be standing next to a stranger, change of thinking about feeling like somebody else for a moment. It's not about not playing by the rules, it's about doing it. Art enables you to act otherwise for a certain moment of time, to be somebody else for a certain moment of time, to activate a part of your brain that isn't activated normally. So can it change the world? Can art change the world? I think it can change individuals thinking about themselves in the world, and that can change the world. So the piece of work that always comes to mind where I think about an embodiment of something sort of profound in a way, is the piece by Ryoji Aikida. And I saw it in the ICC in Tokyo when we were showing Can You See Me Now? And you go into a room by yourself that's like a soundproof room, and you're sitting on a chair in the middle, and underneath a slightly raised floor there are speakers. You close the door, you have a panic button, the lights go out, and then this just incredible sound comes through the floor, kind of enters every cell and organ in your body. It feels like the embodiment or personification of hell and death and dying, but at the same time it's sort of tremendous, it's like brilliant. And you come out of there and then you go straight into a corridor which, I don't know, let's say it's 10 meters long. It's completely white, so it's the complete flip of the first half of the work. And there are, let's say, 100 strip lights above your head, completely, almost like one after the other, like almost like corduroy of lights. So you go from complete darkness and every part of your body being shaken into this sort of abundance of brightness where it's so painful for the eyes that you spontaneously cry and stream tears. And it's like breath, it's like heaven, whatever that means. It's like complete and utter lightness and euphoria, and it's also very distressing as well. It's also very distressing, and for me that work is the complete embodiment of living and dying and heaven and hell and our tremendousness and our incredible futility, and it just absolutely lifts you off your feet and throws you down somewhere else at the end. I kind of will never forget it. And when people talk about going towards the light when you die and all of that sort of stuff, I think maybe if it is a thing, that maybe it's like that. And wow, that's not a bad way to go out, you know, to go out on a sort of bliss stream of white and tears. And yeah, I think it's a really powerful piece of work.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Can I stop there?
Mm-hmm.